me about sort. So what is this?
Okay. I know now you do not have time to practice, but more you practice, you will get more doubts, Brian.
Yeah, I need to practice. When I was driving those 2 days, and I was looking for places, I didn't have time.
Actually, that way, you know what will happen. I can teach you more so that you will understand immediately, very fast. You know
Yes.
that makes learning faster.
Okay.
See, I'll show you with an example. I'm just searching for a good example. Mm, this is in-stream proc. Did I tell you what is in-stream proc?
No.
No. No. See, I told you about cataloged proc, right? Where you keep the steps in a proc clip member in proc clip, right? In a proc, correct?
Uh-huh. I have to review.
See, uh, see, I have written a proc like this, right?
Yes.
And I'm calling this proc from a library. Okay. What is that library? Maybe run JCL 5. You remember what is the library? I copied it
Uh,
to you. Maybe JCL uh, mm, 1x. Okay, JCL 1x, right? See, this is how you run the cataloged proc, correct? See, the purpose of catalog proc is now we keep the proc in the production proc lib, and any changes need to be made will be made on the production proc lib. That way, all the users can access the uh, updates made to changes made to.
um, uh, Venkat,
Yes.
your JCL live line, there's no comma on the region. Does that work?
JCL lib what?
There's no comma on the region. How is that a
No,
problem?
no, because my JCL statement ends here. This one,
Oh, okay.
and this is the
So,
keyword. This is the keyword which says what is my proclip name. So now
oh, okay.
JCL has to pick the proclip member proc01. This one.
Oh,
Okay.
so JCL live can be the JCL live keyword. It can start anywhere in any
No, no.
column.
Okay, it should be after from 4. You start it from column 4.
Okay.
Okay, and in your project, suppose you want to prepare a proc. So before preparing the proc, you may want to test the proc. You can do that by writing an in-stream proc. For example, I take a small JCL. Okay, suppose this is my JCL. All I can do is I can make it a proc by just saying and writing a pen statement.
Yeah, this is good. I don't remember this now.
Okay.
So pen has to be in that column.
Yeah, from 4 you can start.
Can I just take this call, Venkat?
Yes.
I'm here.
Okay.
So what are you doing now?
I'll put this in your library.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Now, if you see, I have made a proc out of this,
Mm-hmm.
which is an instant
Two-step proc.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
After that, I can just write one more script saying except proc 001.
So you created step with the one with the pen?
With the yes.
The one with the pen?
Yes.
That's the step you added?
Yes. No. Actually, you have to write the proc statement in the beginning before any step.
Oh, okay. And then you can put steps inside?
Yes, you can write as many steps as you can. Then end the proc with a pen. Then write execute that proc. Right?
Okay. Yes.
See, observe the difference here. Here, it says this is the statement number. Okay, you should understand the difference between the statement number and line
Mm-hmm.
number. The number here, which is 6, is the statement number, and see here, statement number 1 starts here till here. Similarly, statement number 2 starts from here till here. It means a particular statement can have multiple lines. Okay.
So you don't know which one, right? What did you do to fix it?
No. Actually, it was not written correctly by some student. He made a mistake. I'm just correcting it. Okay. Okay. See, the statement starts from here. DD statement
Mm-hmm.
and ends here, but it is spanning across 3 lines. Okay. So statement number is only one, but there are 3 lines in the statement. Okay. So that way you can make this as an in-stream proc. Let me copy this to your JCL lib. Now coming to override.
So the in-stream, you don't have to call it, right?
No, within the JCL. It is within the JCL.
And a proc that's not in-stream, it's a separate PDS, right?
Yes. Correct. Correct. And we usually name it as proclip. I'll pick up one JCL and make it an override for you. The L sort, I have a sort JCL. Sorry for that. See, I have so many members. I myself have to see what each member has. Okay. Mm, okay. Now maybe explain you with this example. Uh, okay. See, there is a job sort 00, which is sorting a file. Let me open in view mode, edit mode. Okay, which is sorting a file. Say I'll remove this sort into later.
Mm-hmm.
After I show, I'll copy, I'll remove this line. Say sorting has only one div. Okay, sorting one.
Venkat,
Okay, yeah, tell me.
if you don't want to delete the line and you just want to comment it,
Okay.
can you just put / asterisk?
Yes, like this.
So it will work?
Yes, yes.
Uh,
Now, all I do
so
is
in a whole step, it will work even if you have a comment in between the lines?
between the
In,
no.
in this step, from step 15 all the way to the end, if you have a comment in between, that will work?
You mean to say here?
No. If you commented out the second sort in, that it like any comments in between step 15 all the way to the end, if there's a comment step, it will work?
Yes, yes, it will.
Okay.
You can. So I'll make just make a copy of it. I will remove this line. Okay. Now
Okay.
I'm sorting using sort in one file. Okay. And let us see what is the content of sort in one file. ps file dot sort in. Okay. I have A, B, C records. Okay. You got this?
Mm-hmm.
This is the input file. Okay. Now I want to run this job, but in my JCL I don't want to use sort in, but sort in two file. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now let me make this as a proc first. I'll take out all this, cut, go to proclip,
Um, Venkat,
mm-hmm.
the way you're doing things when you're copying, I remember when I used to be in mainframe,
Mm-hmm.
I had those everything filled out already for me.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Now this proc, what I do, I will say make another copy of the GCL, sort.
You see that, Venkat, those project group and type on the left to library.
Okay.
I used to be able to have that filled out automatically.
Yeah, if you have
That way, all have to type is the member.
if you have some values earlier, it will definitely keep them. Now, all I want to do is put an override. Say, what is the step for that? Step 10, no, step 15, and DD name is sort in DD DSN equal to KC03 B42.mfp.ps file dot sort in 2. This is equal to share. Okay, now what did I do? I have overridden sort in 1 with sort in 2. So now it will read sort in 2, now but not sort in 1. If you see sort in 2, it has got DEF records. Okay, you see that sort in 2 has got D, E and F records. D record, F record and E record, correct?
Yes.
Now my output will have these records. I'll have to specify what is the proclib. Okay. Now output file is, I think, this one. Let me see what is the out. Maybe sort out something. DEF records. Fine. This is called JCL override.
This is proclib override. How about the job override?
That is called job override. That's called job override.
Like for example, if you want to restart from some step, that they always ask me that in an interview.
Okay.
Like for example, a job fails, and you want to restart the job somewhere.
Okay. Okay. See, all you need to do is, suppose I have this job, I'll write here that's
all.
Right?
Sometimes you have to do a restart proc name dot step name, right?
Yeah. If you are using a proc, then correct. Proc step name dot step name. See, for example,
okay.
Within this proc, if I want to restart, then I'll have to say okay.
Now, what happens if you don't say step AB?
Oh, because if there are multiple steps, how does it know from where it has to restart? You have to have a step. See, for example, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Actually, you asked a good question. I'll show you something. Good that you asked this question. Now I have a sort JCL like this. Okay. It is doing some sort. Okay. Okay, something is done. Um, Now, or I will just show a simple example. This is a short JCL which is very big. Um, Say I have say JCL like this. It's very simple JCL, right? Now, what will happen to my job if I run it like this? Will it run or will it fail?
It will run.
Yes, right?
Yes.
So, step name is not mandatory, but it is mandatory when you want to use some parameters like restart, condition
Yes.
parameter. You need step name. For example, if you have step names given like this, say step 20, step 20, there are 3 4 steps with the same name, step 20. Now, if I write restart equal to step 20, and actually I wanted to restart from this step, but there is no way to tell GCL restart from the second step 20. So it will always restart from first encounter step 20. So always give a name to this step and make it unique. Fine.
Okay. Yes.
See, JCL there are so many concepts.
Venkat. So sometimes they ask me too, what if I want to override a specific setting of a DD?
Specific.
Like for example, can you go to that one, the one you were looking at earlier?
I understand. Yeah.
So can you go down? The one before this, the one we were looking at with you. You had two step 20.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So for example, for step 10. DSN has a disposition, space, unit, and DCB. Sometimes they ask me in the interview, what if I only want to override the space? Or what if I only want to override space and unit? And then, or what if I want to override all of those disposition, space, unit, and DCB?
Actually,
Or on and can you like for example for DCB, can you just override the block size?
Yes, you can. But actually, the ideal way is you code the entire DCB, entire DD name with the new block size. That's the correct practice.
Yes, but if you were to override, like for example, you're doing production support, that happens, right?
Yeah. So
Like for example, you just want the space,
override the complete.
like
You need to give the complete override of this DD. Fine.
yeah. But sometimes they ask the interview, what if I only want to just change the space? So I have to tell them what to do.
No. Still, you can tell them you give the space like this along with the other DD parameters. I'll tell you what. Okay. Now, let us take the example L sort 00 something, right? I have created some proc. Okay. Mm, do you have the proc open somewhere? What's the proc lib member? Proc 03.
And Venkat, what's the difference between a view and a browse?
Okay, in view you can make some change like this, and if you do F3 it will not change.
Oh,
In browse,
you can only browse.
yes, you cannot
Oh, okay.
type in anything here.
So it doesn't make sense, right? Why would they create a view and you can't even change it anyway? So why not just browse it, right?
Okay. See,
Right?
no, it has a lot of use actually. Good question. Yes,
Oh,
questions, whatever you are asking are very good today. See, suppose this is my JCL. Okay. Now, when I am showing to you, suppose I am showing a JCL to you like this. Okay. Now, you would ask me what would happen if I change the unit to from unit equal to sysdot to unit equal to 3390. I will do it here and run and show you this is the result. But I don't want to
oh,
change
with
this. Come out of this.
oh, you can with view you can submit. With browse you can't,
Even with
right?
browse, but you can change with view. Temporarily you can change and come out without saving them.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
Now I understand. Yeah.
Good.
Oh, it took it even if it's wrong,
Yeah.
even if the unit doesn't exist, it takes it.
What will happen is actually it will substitute the default. It will not complain.
Oh, okay. Does it show it on the SD?
I am just going there.
Oh, okay. Oh no. Oh, I was hoping we can look at the one where you had the wrong unit.
Oh, that's okay. But it will not write it in this spool. It will just run with the default one. It will not update the JES spool. No, you can't
Oh,
see that. Yeah, it won't talk to you.
because you have a 00. Oh, you have a 11.
See here.
What happened? So
Oh, sorry.
what?
Wait. This is the one.
What is that X slash?
Actually, it is trying to substitute the JCL, right? See here, it did not override anything actually. So the
No,
ideal way is to copy the complete DD from there, write it here with the new DD name, complete DD name.
I think you have to put the DD name.
Is it not sorted?
No, you don't have to.
Is it not? Yes, this is sort out, right?
Oh, you don't have to put the DSN name.
That's what you have to completely write everything. That's what I'm trying to say. Not only DSN. Okay.
I thought you can override just the one. I thought you can do that.
No, you should not do that actually. Ideally.
No. I know you shouldn't, but I think you can do that, right?
Not if you have all these parameters, like your new catalog delete, DCB. Unless admin operator will allow you to do, you are not supposed to do. Otherwise, it will take the, if you will not allow, it will take the defaults, which is dangerous. But it will not complain. Give access is 0. So you have to be, vigilant about that. Right?
Okay.
Some other question you were asking. I don't know. You asked me. ACL. Override.
Okay.
Symbolics I taught you, right? Yeah. I taught you.
What's the symbolic?
Symbolic. In the prop, we were using symbolic, right?
What's the symbolic again?
Okay, like this.
Oh.
Right?
Yes. You can use that for override, right?
Yes. Symbolic.
So I think that's what you can do for the DISP space or unit 2 or DCB.
You can do it to anything.
Yeah.
I have given example also here somewhere. Where I have used, see for unit I have given tracks.
Oh yeah.
And actually,
No, that's confusing though. You have unit, but there's a unit is equals sysda, right?
You can do it like this.
Space unit maybe. Yeah.
Something which you can remember easily. And this is called supplying the parameters from a POM lib rather than DD star, like this. And you will write the data below this, right?
Yeah.
But the ideal way is to supply through sysyn, like this. Okay.
Oh, okay. Parm live. I forgot about Parm live.
Yeah, you should always use POM lib.
Okay.
See, same thing. I'll show you.
Can you show me that Parm live?
POM lib.
The value of that?
Like this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember this now.
Okay. Now,
Using Parm Labs to.
one more thing we will try now. Just for your this one.
So how do you create a Parm Lib? Just it's a PDS and you store it in the Parm Lib library?
That's all.
Okay. Is that a keyword Parm Lib?
No. But this is what we usually use as standard.
Standard name, right?
Yes. But not.
So you can call it anything.
Yes. But it's not reserved word.
Oh, you're trying to override by the
Yes,
space? I mean the DCB?
I will show that. Okay, now this is my output. Read empty PS files autotext. Right? This
What
is
is
what you
that?
wanted, right? It has created,
Uh-huh.
correct?
So, can you go back to the JCL?
JCL, right?
The override JCL?
Right?
So it's 7700 fixed block.
Yeah. In the JCL, in the proc it was 5500.
What is that?
In the proc it was 5500.
7700.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
That is what you wanted to do, right? Overriding.
Yes.
So we have overridden now, right?
Yes.
Yes. You can do that.
Okay.
This is what you wanted, right? Only this to be overridden.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
Fine. Okay.
Yes. So what's the difference between the one that wasn't working for you? Can I see the one that was working, the 7700?
This one.
Oh no, the override JCL. I think it's one F9.
Oh, now you are getting
Okay.
familiar. Good.
Yeah. So so what was the difference? Remember when you just put unit, it wasn't working?
No, because we cannot see the unit. This is what we can see right
Oh.
away, right?
Oh, okay. No, I thought was it did it run for the oh it ran for the unit too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, now you're just gonna try just one, right? Or one or two?
Yeah. Right?
Okay. Without.
I think if you practice, you will be fine, Brian. You're doing good,
Oh,
really. Only thing is you don't have time to practice.
I haven't been practicing.
I know.
I can't even do my those JCL
I know.
labs.
See?
I have to do so.
Fine.
Venkat, the homeworks in the JCL, did you put them in a notepad or a Word document to like do this, do that? You did that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Let me check because I don't know if I have that.
You're asking about the overrides? I mean the hands-on?
No, yeah, the hands-on. Do you have it in a homework?
Yeah,
Like,
I sent it to.
you know that hands-on. You have a JCL hands-on 1, 2, 3, 4.
Correct.
Those are the ones I have to do, right? But I think you have others that you didn't put it like that or that instruction.
No, I have given instructions and I have given the solutions also to you.
Oh, okay.
You can go through them. I copied those to
I-
you.
I'm looking at it and I have. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think now you are comfortable with KCL. You got your doubts clarified, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let us start COBOL. I'll just give you brief introduction about COBOL. I sent you
Okay.
COBOL hands-on also, right? Please check. I remember I sent you COBOL hands-on also.
Um.
Six documents.
Oh. Yes, Venkat,
Hmm. Yeah.
are we doing in JCL?
Hmm.
Are you teaching ID camps too?
Uh, no, I have shown you only ID cams for GDG, right?
Yeah,
But
but oh no,
we'll cover ID cams when we come to VSAM, not now.
okay. Oh, okay. We're doing VSAM too, right?
Yeah, when we come to VSAM,
Okay,
I'll
okay,
teach you that.
okay,
That is the right time.
okay.
Now I think you know basics about COBOL, right? What is area A, area B?
Area A is column 7.
Yeah, no, area. See, 1 to 6 is sequence field. You can read them, right?
Okay, yes.
And 8 to 11 is area A. 12 to 72 is area B. Okay.
Yes.
This is the legal set of characters, and these are all data names and identifiers. Anything you feel, because my understanding is you know these basics. If you don't,
Yes.
I will go through all these.
Okay. Yeah, I need a basic.
Okay, very good. So, data name is something like an identifier. In other languages, we call variables, right? So, we have
Yes.
identifiers in COBOL. A data name or qualified data name is normally referred to the general term identifier. Okay, data
Yes.
names are one form of identifiers. So, for simplicity's sake, you can just understand a data name as an identifier.
Mm-hmm.
And reserved words are not data names. Whatever you define is a data name.
Oh, Venkat, I just remembered a question.
Yeah.
The book that you asked me to buy, the CICS book,
Mm-hmm.
that's old. That's old, right? Why do you prefer that book compared to the Murak books when the when the Murak has an more recent? Actually, the older one for Murak is still more. It's still more up to date than that one. And then there's a new CICS Murak book now. And
Mm.
why would you prefer an older one than the new one?
No, I don't say I would prefer. Maybe newer one has more updates. I do not have newer one.
You mean yeah, because the Murak book has more. It's not really new, but it's still newer than like the first release of Murak is 90 in the 90s, and the new ones are in the 2000s.
Okay.
And like the Kagayama is back in 90s too.
Oh, okay, okay.
So but do you prefer the Kagayama to the Murak?
Yeah, no, I prefer Kagayama compared to Murak.
Oh yeah, even if it's
But
older.
Murak is good in the sense he gives more examples. Code actually, he's
Mm-hmm.
more you code, but Kagayama he explains concepts well.
Oh, okay. So even if it's older, you prefer them, right?
Yeah.
And the same with the JCL that you gave me.
Yes, yes, yes. Please.
You prefer that more
Renade.
compared to the Murat, even if that's older
Yeah,
too,
yeah. Renade is very good compared to Murak.
because I looked them up and it's really old. So
Oh,
you still is that because of the concepts?
no, it doesn't matter even if it is old. You can buy the JCL Renade book.
Oh, okay. Because it has a part one and a part two.
Yeah, you can buy both, but initially you have to go through part one and practice. Maybe part two has some advanced. concept. Explain.
Okay.
Okay.
Part 1 and part 2, right?
Yes. Now,
Okay.
a literal is the value contained within the identifier. Okay. Suppose you have a variable ws name, and the value contained in ws name is the literal. Fine.
Yes.
And you have numeric literals, like where it can be signed integer with plus or minus sign, positive or negative. And the maximum limit of numeric literal is size is 18 digit in COBOL for most of the compilers. For most of the compilers, it's 18 digit is the maximum numeric literal that you can have. And these are the examples of valid numeric literals and invalid numeric literals. Okay. And a non-numeric literal can be alphabetic or alphanumeric, and maximum size is 120 characters for most of the compilers. And these are the examples of non-numeric literals. Okay. And see, zeros, spaces, high value, low value, these are all figurative constants. So suppose you want to write a statement like this. You can write as okay. And if you remember, I told you what is the meaning of low values, right? When I was explaining in the kicks, you send low values to the map, correct? Do you remember that?
Uh, yes.
So low values are the lowest value in the collating sequence. So in ASCII, uh, there will be one low value character. Similarly, for FCDIC also there is a low value. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and quote and quotes. Similarly, high values. These are the uh, figurative constants which can be used in your programming. Similarly, spaces, right?
Mm-hmm.
And continuation can be given in column 7 with a hyphen, and you can go to the next line. If you are typing any text, you can give a continuation in column 7 and you can continue. It is the next line. These are the 4 divisions of COBOL program: identification, environment, data, and procedure division. Identification division, environment division, data division, and procedure division. Okay.
Yes.
And
When do you know what I get confused all the time? Is file control and file section,
okay, I'll explain.
right?
Yes. No.
Because they're both F. When they ask me on the interview,
Okay.
I always get
Okay.
confused on which one is where.
In identification division, program ID is the mandatory paragraph, and rest of the paragraphs are not mandatory. If you write identification and program ID, you can compile the COBOL program even without anything else. Okay.
Yes.
These things you just go through. It's self-explanatory. What is date return, date compile, security. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And environment division has configuration section and input output section. Configuration section has source computer, and object computer and special names. Input output section has got file control and IO control. A source computer and object to computer give only the information about the computers. Uh, Suppose from where the data is coming in, where the data is written to, output is going to. If you want to just describe the computer details, you can write it. Otherwise, configuration section is optional. It is not mandatory to code configuration section at all. Similarly, some special names. If you want to use some special names in your program, you can enter them under special names paragraph. I will show the examples in the later slides. And under input output section, file control paragraph is very important paragraph, which will give the connection between your COBOL logical file name and the physical file name in DD, DSN parameter. Okay. And IO control also does the same thing as file control, but in case of file which is spanning up across multiple devices like multiple tapes, you refer using the IO control. I will show the example. See, these are the special names. You can use in your program like this. And this is the file control paragraph you were talking about. You specify the select clause with select file name 1 assigned to file name 2. Actually, this is file name 1. File name 1 is the logical file name in the COBOL program, and file name 2, this is the DD name in JCL. Okay. And only when your data set is spanning across multiple devices, then you will code IO control paragraph. Otherwise, IO control paragraph specification is not mandatory. It's optional. And most of the times you will not use it also.
Yeah, I've never used an IO control. I don't know what it's used for.
Now it has become obsolete because we are storing that in -D. And suppose if you are working with any files which are there on tapes, then you will require these kind of entries. Maybe you.
Oh, you use this for tapes?
Suppose if your data set is spanning across multiple tapes, then that is used by archiving jobs. IO control paragraph.
Oh.
Data division has got file section and working storage section. File section will have the description of the file.
What book do you use for COBOL? I have the Murak.
You have COBOL Murak?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is good.
But what do you use?
Stern and Stern.
Do you have the digital?
No. Oh, it's very big book. Lot of pages are there. And size of the book is also very big. So here is where you give the file layout. Okay. And FD stands for file description. And in working storage section, you specify the variables which are used temporarily within the program, that you know. And this is a sample COBOL program. And in procedure division, you write all the executable statements.
Oh, Venkat, the thing that you do with the cursor, I do that. I always do that accidentally. How do you do that again?
Which one?
The thing you do with the cursor, where you have that intersection.
This cursor?
No, on the mainframe.
Okay.
I see. Oh, it's no longer there. Where you have that intersection, vertical and horizontal line. Was that control home?
If I press home, it will go to command line.
No, I think it's a control home. I think something like that.
For what?
You know that you have that.
Crosshair?
Yeah. What do you call that?
Crosshair, right?
Yeah. Crosshair. Yeah. How do you do that?
Control home.
Control home, right? Okay.
Okay. Now, all the procedure division statements should begin in area B. And definition of procedure division should be in area A. Okay. See, all the division names, section names, paragraph names should be defined in area A. And make a practice that we should always start from column 8, and area B entry should be written in column 12. Although 13, 14 are also area B, it's a standard practice that we start from column 12 for area B entries and column 8 for area entries. Okay. And you know the level number concept, right?
Oh, yeah. Just the basic 0, 1 and 0, 5, 10,
49.
88.
And special level number 66, 77, 88. 77 is for elementary items. An elementary item which is not part of any group and which doesn't contain any group.
So 77 and 01 and 77, 01 and 66 can be the same thing, right?
No, see, 77 is only for elementary. 66 is for renames class and 88 is for condition names.
So what's the difference between 01 and 77 and 66?
Okay, now let us compare between 01 and 77. 01 can be both group and elementary.
Okay.
Now this is right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's the difference. 77 can be a group and 1 can be a group.
Yes.
But and then 66.
Okay, 66 is used for renames clause. I'll explain you
Oh,
later
okay.
when you come to renames.
Okay, okay.
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 And you know value clause, right? You can give a value. Okay.
Yes.
And code character 9 is used for defining the numeric data item, and X for alphanumeric, A for alphabetic, V for assumed decimal. Assumed decimal doesn't occupy a byte for decimal. You know that, right?
Yes. Oh, Venkat, I was interviewed on Wednesday. They were asking me about the comp tree. What was the calculation again to get the?
I will show you.
I forgot.
We'll come there.
Comp tree. Okay.
It's confusing.
He asked me about it. I said I can't remember, but I know that the sign is on the bottom half of the last byte.
Okay. Yes.
And then he was asking me if there's a trailing.
Yes.
How many bytes is it if there's a trailing decimal?
Okay. Right. And P is used for assumed decimal outside the data item. Okay. I will show you the example for that. And S is for sign. So if you have any signed data item, you can use along with S. Okay. Now see, scaling position works like this. Can you see that? How it works? If it is all 3 zeros at the end, you would write like this: 999 P3. You see that?
What? Oh, for P is
Yes.
this okay?
So it will store as 241. At the time of any calculation, it will substitute this value.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So the P is for the 3 zeros?
Yes. And if you give the
Okay.
P before numeric, it will assume a decimal like this. Fine?
Are you talking about the P5999?
Yes, correct.
So how does it know that there's a decimal?
Because P comes before 999.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
Yes.
And what else? Okay. You know about edit characters, right? Edit characters can be used to format your data. Like this. Can you see this? Zero suppression.
Uh-huh.
All these leading zeros will be suppressed. Similarly, asterisk. It will put asterisks in whatever position you have defined. Like this. And currency sign. You can define a variable like this, and it will insert a currency sign here. Like this. Fine. And minus sign. It will insert a minus sign in case of negative, and it will keep a blank if it is positive.
Venkat, the signs, do they occupy a byte in the length?
Very good. See, minus and plus sign are edit characters. They occupy 1 byte. But if you have something like this, fine.
So why does the S? So S doesn't
No,
occupy
no. In case of signed integer like s, the sign will be stored in the last nibble, last half byte.
You're talking about the pack 3 comp decimal, right?
No. This one. It will
Oh,
store the
and what's the
sign.
default? Yeah, what's the default if you don't have a or comp 1 or 2 or 3?
It is display usage.
Oh, okay. So when you say display usage, it's not
Okay.
comp or it's
No.
not comp, right?
No. All the comp varieties are called computational usage.
So you have to put explicit, right? Comp.
Yes. You have to define like this.
So the default is display usage. So is that numeric or character?
See, when both, the meaning of display usage is each number or character occupies 1 byte. So whatever is contained will be easily displayed. For example, you have variable like this one. If you store -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, you can try this. Write a small program, you move something and display that, you can see the difference. Okay.
When you did the display the value in sysout, the last byte will not be readable as it is in hexadecimal format storing the sign. Oh, so it will be only, it will either truncate left or right, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it will always need the sign
No.
because it's an S. It has an S on it.
Okay. You can try this. Write a small program and display it. Okay.
Okay.
And in case of plus sign, if it is positive, it will write plus sign before the number. In case of negative, it will not write plus sign, it will put a space. That is the difference. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And credit and debit, it will write CR and DV. And period is also an edit character which will occupy 1 byte. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
And blank, you can insert a blank in between the numbers using blank insertion. Similarly, zero insertion. Okay. See here, these examples, there's you can actually refer to tutorials, tutorialpoint.com, tutorialspoint.com, I think.
Okay.
I don't remember, tutorialpoint.com or tutorialspoint.
Yeah, I know that. It's tutorials with an S.
Okay. This is a good website for beginners. And slash, similarly, blank means 0. When the value is 0, you can put a blank there. See, these are the different usages. Okay. In binary usage, the number is stored in binary format. Fine.
Mm.
And in computational usage is what you are asking me. And display usage is our normal pick X, pick 9, pick A, all they are display usage. And index usage, where in case of tables you can define indexes, or you can define a variable as index, where it will store the number with its own value of index. See, for example, in case of an arrays in a table, you can have element occurrence with indexes or subscripts. Subscripts are nothing but the numbers stored in binary, which can be stored in binary or numeric integer. But in case of index, it will assign an index value to that occurrence, and it will access the occurrence using the index value. And packed decimal is actually comp3. Equivalent of packed decimal in COBOL is comp3. Now I'll explain you what is the difference between different comps. Comp is uh, used to represent in pure binary, and it is helpful for defining some data items as subscripts. And comp1 is the floating point. Okay. Suppose a decimal is there which has got lot of significant digits after the decimal. Fine.
Mm. Yes.
Like this. Now suppose same number now another algorithm gives the uh, decimal value like this. Now the first one, this one, has got more significant digits after decimal, correct, compared to this one, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Now
Yes.
in this case, decimal has moved, say, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 places from the rightmost, correct?
Yes.
And in this case, this decimal has moved 22 digits from the rightmost, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
number of digits are floating now. Now decimal point is floating. Earlier it was 23 bytes from the rightmost, now it is 22 bytes only from rightmost. So such kind of data items are called floating decimals. And comp1 okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, clear?
Oh yes, that's what I needed. The computation. I always forget this. I was interviewed the other day about this. 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus sign, or is that 1 is the sign?
One number.
So the total 3 bytes
Correct.
is 2 plus 2 plus 1.
1 byte, 1 digit plus 1 digit in half byte plus 1 digit half byte sign. Fine.
So n plus 1, so that's 4 plus 1, that's 5 divided by 2.
Yes.
5 divided by 2
No.
is
6 by 2.
4.
6 by 2. 5 plus 1 by 2.
So 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus sign, 6 divided by 2 is 3. Okay.
Right?
And then if it's 6, it's 6 divided by 2. Oh, it's 3 plus 1 is 4, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it's a different computation for odd and even, right?
Yes.
And then you know what I was asked in the interview for comp dash 3, what if there's a trailing sign? So you have 2 signs, right?
Whether you specify sign or not, half a byte is reserved for sign always. Trailing. Always.
So sign trailing would be
Half byte.
like, for example, for that example n divided by 2 plus 1, that will become 5, right?
4, right? N by 2 plus 1. If it is 6, 3 plus 2.
Yeah, but if there's a trailing sign trailing.
See, comp3 always contains a sign, trailing sign. Whether you
No, but if you say sign trailing, would that add another?
Whether you define like this or you define like this doesn't make any difference.
No. You know that keyword sign trailing? After you say comp3 and then you say sign trailing.
Correct. That's okay.
That will add another byte, right? For the sign trailing.
See, there is no difference in the number of bytes, whether it is trailing sign or not.
No, not an S. You know that keyword you say trailing, sign trailing, or
at the end. Yes.
Sign.
Yeah. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
And you know move verb, add verb, right?
Yes.
Add A to B means B equal to A plus B. Correct? And this is
yes.
D equal to A plus B plus C plus D.
Mm-hmm.
And this is B equal to B plus 15. And this is C equal to A plus B. Okay.
Yes.
And this is C equal to D equal to E equal to A plus B. Fine.
What is that?
C equal to D equal to E equal to A plus B.
C, D, and E is equal to the sum of A and B, right?
Yes.
Okay.
See, here also I have given the description also. Multiply and divide work. And actually, do you know what is accept verb in COBOL?
Accept what?
Do you know accept verb in COBOL?
Yes. It accepts either the date or time, or you can accept a parameter. Sysin, yeah, sysin.
Okay.
Yes.
And you know go to perform.
Yes.
Okay. So go to will take you to some para, and from there you can keep on moving forward. And in case of perform, control will come back to the perform statement and go to the next line from there. You know the difference, right?
Yes.
Right? Okay. Okay.
Yes.
And you know something called reference modification, right?
Yes. But teach me anyway.
No problem.
I'm using to review when I review.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. And you know how to use if and else, right?
Yes. Uh, Venkat,
Mm-hmm.
when you're trying to understand a COBOL program, do
Mm-hmm.
you write a flowchart, and also do you assume a value and then go through the logic with a value?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay.
I think actually first we should start with a flowchart, then finally write the code. Coding should be the last activity.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're trying to debug a code and trying to see what the value
Then
is.
you can put some displays in that, and you see what is the navigation, how it is moving.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
if you write a if and end if like this, do not put a period anywhere in the middle. Okay, like this.
Mm-hmm.
If you keep a period like this, it means it's a scope terminator. So here if will end here. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and this part will become incorrect syntax. So always use end if for ending an if statement like this. Fine. See, you can
Mm-hmm.
write like an if like this, right? That is fine. And if you want to
Mm-hmm.
nest, Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you know stop run, right?
Yes.
Okay. And yeah, with this I want to explain you one small scenario. I want to see if you can do that.
Oh, Venkat, can I ask you something?
Yes.
When I read those Murak books, he's always saying that they're compiling these programs in some PC COBOL
Because
compiler. Do
he
you, do you,
uses
do you ever do that?
he is writing the programs in PCE, COBOL programs in PC, but we are writing in mainframe.
Oh, okay.
And see, you can work on the hands-on one document.
Mm-hmm.
See, what I am doing is, it is interesting, and none of my students till now has completed all the functionalities.
Uh,
But I will explain you what it is all about. Okay.
mm-hmm.
Uh, See, I have written a program. I don't show you the program. Okay. All I show is
Mm-hmm.
what I do with the program. Now, I give first name, last name, gender. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a normal scenario. And here, if you see, there are some restrictions that imagine first name, last name, and gender are coming from a kick screen, okay, or some other screen where user will input these names and gender, and they will come and sit in your session. Fine. Imagine a scenario
Yeah.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these are do's and don'ts. These are the rules. The user cannot enter last name and gender without first name. You see this,
Yes.
right?
Yes, I see it.
Now, um, and first name and last name cannot be of one character. There will be minimum two characters. If he tries to enter only one character in first name, he cannot enter. He cannot move
Mm-hmm.
forward. So he has to enter minimum two.
Mm-hmm.
And gender can always be only one. And only if first name he cannot enter and submit. He can enter first name, last name, or first name, gender. Only first name cannot exist. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Now, see here, it is a normal scenario. First name, last name, gender. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Here, this is first name and this is gender.
Yes.
Correct? So, your
Yes.
program should understand that last name is missing.
Mm-hmm.
Fine?
Yes.
Again, here, first name, last name, gender. This is normal. Fine?
Yes.
Here also. And if you here see first name, last name, gender, after that I am giving only gender.
Okay.
So it should say first name and last name are missing. Fine.
Yes.
Now here first name, last name, again first name, last name, gender. In this case it should say gender is missing, because after last name I am directly again getting first name.
Mm.
Fine. And here
Yes.
see I am giving first name, last name, male, gender as male, and again same first name last name with female. So it should say the names are different but gender is different. First name and last name are same but gender is different. Please check your data. Okay. And one more
Yes.
restriction is, maybe can you add in your document like this? Can you can add this point in your, or I'll send it to you.
Oh, okay.
I'll send it to you after this. Hands-on one
Oh,
example.
okay.
Now,
Yes.
if you run this JCL, this program, sorry. One second. It should show like this.
Okay.
If you want, I'll show it in a better way. Fine.
Yes.
Now, total valid record 6, invalid records 4, total read 10 and written 10.
Mm-hmm.
Try to write this program. This is
Mm-hmm.
first homework. Homework number 1.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yes.
I'll send you the hands-on one document again with one more line added. And remember one
Mm-hmm.
thing, do one thing, always, especially in all the run GCLs from now on, whatever you run in COBOL, make sure you code a time parameter like this. Here, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what will happen is, even if it is looping, after 5 CPU seconds it will come out.
Okay.
Otherwise, sometimes you will ID gets revoked and you cannot work anymore. So all the run JCL, make sure you code the time parameter. Fine?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Then do this exercise, and again Sunday we will meet then.
Oh, you're not available tomorrow, right?
But
At
you are
night?
not available, right?
Oh no, at night you said.
Sorry?
You said you were gonna try.
But you have some class on Saturday?
Oh, Saturday morning, yes. But Saturday night you're not available, right?
Yes. If I can get up early, I will ping you.
So Saturday night on mine would be your Sunday morning, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, hey, Venkat, so we're done?
Yeah, yeah, for today. Yes.
Can I show you my screen?
Yeah, please. Okay,
I sent you.
I am making. Okay.
You see my screen?
Yeah, I can.
Um, would you know what the dates were for these other videos, the recordings? It should be on the file. It should say what file, the date, right? Is there any way you can tell Basu what dates there are?
Okay. You want the
Because
date?
he only put the dates on the last 5 recordings. He didn't put the dates on
Oh.
the first 7,
Oh.
6, 7.
Okay. Maybe last one he might have is on for 20 4, right? Or 25 also.
Yeah. I was asking him to put the dates on here. That
Today we
way.
had class? No, right?
No, but we had a class on the 25th. No. Yeah,
25.
no, but I was talking about the older ones. He didn't put the dates on them.
Oh, I don't know how to put the date then.
Oh no, no. If you have the file, and you can give him the file name when this was created. It should be if you go to Windows Explorer,
You want the
like this
date?
one, it tells you
Okay.
what dates it was created.
Okay. See, I can
That way he can post it on the web here on the
see.
training
I have
website.
all the recordings from. I have from April 12, 15, 16, 17, 20, 22, 23,
Yeah.
24, 25, 27.
Yeah,
Am I
see,
correct?
see, see, you only put the dates on 17, 20, 22, 23, 24.
I can read
He
out the
didn't
dates
put
actually.
the dates on this.
I can read out the dates. The
But
first.
no, but if you can give it to him, he can post it. He can change this.
Okay, I will
He's
tell
the
him.
one who's changing it.
Yeah, I will. I will
Okay.
give him.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Uh, it
Okay.
gives how many hours also in that. It will show how many hours we have completed.
Huh?
All the details also.
What?
How many hours of recording also it will show, right?
Yeah, it shows here now.
How many minutes of recording?
Like here is 74, 104, 106, 153, 15, not 59,
Okay, one second. Can you read out?
106. So I see 74.
One second. First is 74.
Oh, you can see my screen?
But I want to actually write it down.
Oh,
No, it is
it's on the web. You don't have access to this?
your screen is not coming up. It's showing white.
Oh, it's not? Okay, let me.
Now I can.
You don't have access to this.
I
This.
no, I don't have, but I can get it because I don't
Oh, I
have.
can give you now. I can give you. Let me just give you that.
Oh. Okay. So what? Maybe I cannot see the screen now. Earlier I was able to.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, hold on.
Maybe now. Not yet. Not yet.
You see it?
Yeah. Oh. Oh, they are minutes, right? Okay, okay. Can you
Yeah,
do me a
minutes.
favor? Can you do me a favor? Maybe can you read out the minutes?
74,
Okay.
104,
Okay.
106.
Okay.
I can paste it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh no. So 74, 104, 106,
Uh huh.
153. Oh, let me just type here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so he didn't post the one we did on Wednesday.
Yeah. So after 153, it is 15, 15,
Yes.
then 59.
Yes. Yeah, I typed it on your
Yeah,
chat.
yeah, yeah, yeah. After that, it is 106 again.
Mm-hmm.
106 and
It's
85.
on my screen too.
85.
It's on my screen.
Wait, 110. 110.
Yeah,
73.
it's on my screen.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
73 and 82. Oh, so many minutes. Okay, okay. 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 So I think from now on, whatever doubts you have, you can note it down and ask in the next day class.
Yes.
See, because it's most likely that I'll not be, or I will be ignoring few concepts. You can, just ask me.
Yes. No, just do your plan. Just do your lesson plan, and then if I have questions, I'll ask you.
Yeah, yeah. And
Whatever you have
see,
planned, just go with it.
can you email me these questions? Sync in kicks. When there is database lock, what do you do? Transaction lock, what do you do? Yeah. Can you just okay, send this to my email ID.
Yeah. I haven't done sync point in CICS, so I don't know how to do that. And then this other two, I was asking a question. So like for example, there's two CICS transactions that have a contention, right?
Mm-hmm.
He asked me, what would you do? What would you do?
Okay.
Yeah. So what?
Actually,
Can you do it in the program, or you have to do it manually? And
no,
then
no.
how do you
Not through
fix it?
program, but actually when some deadlock occurs in DB2, DB2 has its own mechanism, locking mechanism, timer, which will break one of the locks automatically.
So how does it prioritize?
It has
So
its
that's
own.
okay. We'll talk about it in DB2. We'll talk about it in DB2. But CICS, we're done.
Okay.
So when you have time,
Yeah, yeah.
uh,
That's
uh, in the interview, I was asked, how do you fix it if there's two transaction in contention?
no problem. What you can do, you can just send me these questions in
Yes.
email. Email me these questions so that I'll remember. I
Yes.
have somewhere noted down.
Okay. Yes.
Rather than WhatsApp, just email me.
Yes. Okay. I'll do that. You read your emails, right?
Yeah, yeah. You send it to me.
Okay. Okay.
And when are you going to join the job?
I don't know yet. I don't have a start date for Monday, so probably not next week. So maybe we have time again next week,
Yeah, then
unless they want me to start. Unless they want me to start anytime next week.
okay, no problem. I think if I have 3 4 days, whole of next week, if we have, we should be covering a lot. Okay,
Yes.
no
So we
problem.
still have COBOL and DB2 to go,
I
and
think
then
now things will move faster because you already have programming knowledge in COBOL. If not in detail, you know the basics in COBOL programming. I'll keep on teaching you concepts, more in COBOL
okay,
and give
okay,
you hands-on exercises like this.
yes,
See, in COBOL, actually, the important thing is one thing is hands-on, which you have to practice, and other important thing is knowing the concepts. So both
yes.
should be clear. Most of the interviews they'll ask you concepts,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yes.
No problem. I think you are doing good. Try to write this exercise, and I'll see how we have written, and we'll continue on Sunday.
Okay. Okay. Okay, and you let me know if you can do on my Saturday night, right?
I will tell you on Saturday. Your Saturday night, I'll ping you. Otherwise,
Okay. Okay.
assume that there is no class. If I can, then I'll text you. I'll message you.
And Venkat, do you know what time we can start on Sunday?
Okay, it should be like last Sunday, early evening for me, which is morning for you. I mean, morning for you, like around your.
You mean like eight
Maybe,
8 or 9 o'clock? You think?
yeah, even that should be fine. Yes,
Yeah. So if you can give me
I will.
if you can tell me before, like when I wake up, I'm gonna check my
No
message and
problem.
see.
Yeah, even Saturday, your night also I will try.
Okay. Okay. That's great.
Sunday morning for me, so that we can cover the syllabus fast, so that even if you want to go and join your job, you should be able to.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Let us make use of
Yes.
this time.
Okay.
Yeah, fine.
So
Thank you.
I'll wait for your
No problem. I will.
WhatsApp
I
message.
remember to
Okay.
ping you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye.